Yo, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope you're all going well. It's Evan. About time I made another video for you guys. I've been traveling just for the weekend. And as you know, I think I touched on it before. I always encourage you guys to get out there and just experience new things. Whether it's, you're traveling to a different city, different cultures, you're experiencing, trying different foods, all of that kind of stuff. It's been a few months since I went traveling, so it's nice to kind of get out of Melbourne again for a little while. So I actually just came to Adelaide. I just came to Adelaide for the weekend, me and the missus, and it's been pretty cool. Yeah, we arrived here on Friday and we're leaving today, but we've still got the full day to kind of just check stuff out, get stuff done. We're gonna go to the museum and I think the zoo. But if you guys look outside, I'll see if I can show you actually. It's pretty tough. Here. You can't even see it on the camera. Anyway, there's a really bad thunderstorm. And coming from New Zealand, the thunderstorms in Australia are pretty fucked up because they're just pretty strong. They're fucking noisy, different lightning, different everything. It's pretty cool. Anyway, here in my garage, I checked in on Friday. We're staying at the Peppers Weymouth, I think that's the name. Because from my previous job, thankfully, I still get discounts on the accommodation because it's kind of through that hotel network. But it's been pretty good. I got a free upgrade, which is the first time in my life I've actually ever gotten an upgrade on a hotel. So it's a nice feeling. It's pretty cool. Because I was gonna get like the deluxe room because it's just a bit bigger, it's not too crowded for us. And we also wanted to have a nicer bath, so just we could have a bath. Because last time we stayed at the hotel, the bath was too small, so we couldn't really use it. But that was cool. But when I checked in, because with my Amex Platinum, you also get complimentary Accor Explorer Plus or something. You get a complimentary Accor membership, which you fucking should anyway because it's pretty expensive, the annual fees on that card. But benefits like that kind of help pay it off. Anyway, with that benefit, you get like Accor Gold. And then that is what pretty much I think allowed me to get that upgrade for free, because it's one of those memberships where if you check in and there's room availability for, an upgrade, most of the time they're going to do it for you. So that was a nice surprise. As you can see here, hopefully it's right on the camera, I'm just using my phone. It's pretty big. Like, this space was awesome. I think it's probably the biggest room I've stayed in. And I'll show you here the bathroom I just walked through as well. So here, got the mirror, these airbucks. Then here, the bath, that was pretty good. Just got the towels in there because we're leaving, obviously. But then in this corner, you've got the shower and the toilet. But if I show you behind me, wow, this is the fucking hugest bathroom ever. Look at this. So yeah, it's a pretty nice experience. Because when I first started this channel, I would share with you guys my direction, my goals for the future, the stuff I want to work towards. And it's nice to finally be in a position where I don't experience stuff like this all the time. Look, this isn't a common occurrence to go on holiday to experience things like this. I did take a bit of work and seizing the opportunities and making it happen. But it's nice now to be in a position where, every 6 months or a few months or whatever, I can take a bit of time off just to enjoy more of my own personal life. And for me, that's traveling. We really love traveling. We love food. So we came to Adelaide for a few days, just want to check it out. Never been. I didn't look at any photos before I came here. I just booked the tickets, the accommodation. I kind of just made it up as I went along. And it's been really fun. On the Friday, we initially were going to go to the beaches and everything, but the weather was a bit cooler. So we did that on Saturday, but on the Friday when we first arrived, we got here pretty early in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. or something. And then after that, we checked in at the hotel. I was pretty lucky because they let me early check in at like 9 and the check-in was at 2. So I managed to check in fucking like 5 hours earlier. So that really helped us a lot. We took a little rest, we dropped the bags off. Then we walked around the city, went to some shops, Got some food, some restaurants. Food here has been pretty good. I think it is. For some reason, it does feel a bit expensive compared to Melbourne, which feels strange saying that because you think a larger city like Melbourne, especially in the CBD, be a bit more expensive. But I found it kind of like the opposite. Here is more expensive. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Food's food. And then, yeah, yesterday we went to some of the beach area. We got some oysters, got some seafood. Then later we had dinner at an Italian restaurant. That was pretty nice. I had like rabbit ragu or something. Never had rabbit before. It's pretty nice though. Tasted pretty good. And then today's our very last day, like I said before. Checking out of the hotel. I got late checkout 12 p.m. So that's literally in like 5 minutes. So I'll just wrap this video up. We'll leave. We'll head downstairs. But as like I can show you here, it's pissing down. So we got the jackets, got the umbrella. And then we're going to go get some food. We're going to get some Greek food, try that out. And then after that, I think we are going to go to the zoo. When it's like the weather app, it said it should stop raining. So hopefully it stops raining. We're going to go to the zoo for a couple hours because I've heard good things. I'm not the biggest fan of the zoo sometimes. It just gets fucking sad seeing them in there. But we'll do that. And then I think it's going to start raining again. So we're going to go inside at the museum. We're going to kill some time there. Then we're going to eat again. And then we're going to go to the airport. But anyway, that's the plan for today. I thought I'd just drop by and make this video, show you guys where I'm staying at. To kind of remind you that if you are working towards something, or you've got these goals in your mind, you want to experience more, just more of your own fucking life. Because there's a lot to see and do out there. I think it's important to change your environment. You might not always think that things like this are possible if you see the situation or the people you're around now. Because you do have to change the environment you're in, change the way you think. Because even just being here in a smaller town, I don't know how to put it into words. And I know that, of course, no matter where you go, there's going to be opportunity. But it feels limiting when you're in a smaller city like this and you compare it to some of the biggest cities around the world. It feels like there is a little bit holding you back, and I don't know how to explain it. Obviously, I've never lived here. I'm sure it looks like a great place to live, but when you come to these smaller cities, smaller towns, and you compare it to stuff like, I know it's not the best example, like Sydney, Melbourne, where it's millions, the population is millions larger, and it's just more bustling, it's more active, there's more going on. It pushes you to work harder. I can see how environments like this, where you can have a more peaceful, casual life, and that's fine. That's fine if you want that. But I think if you want to change the way you're thinking, change the people you're around, and you have these really big goals in your head that you want to work towards, I think it's a very good idea to move to those bigger cities, kind of like I did, because it just expands your mind so much more. There's a lot of stuff you can take away, learn from, and enjoy in places like this. For me, I love it. It's been a great 3 days. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to going back, if that makes sense. But, I mean, look at this shit, man. When I was younger, this is always, the type of stuff I wanted to experience. Whether it was the hotels, the traveling, the flights, the restaurants, just the views, the photos, the memories, all of that. Because it was always a goal, but I didn't know how I was going to make it happen. And I made it happen. Not exactly how I thought it would. Not exactly how fast or as slow as I thought it would. But I made it happen. And there was not really any secrets. I just believed in myself. I work hard. And then I can stay in nice places like this every few months. Obviously, I can't do it every weekend. I'm not in a position where I can do that yet. I've still got a lot of work to do internally, externally, career-wise, and then also on my side. Even stuff like this YouTube, I've got a lot of work to do. But if you compare this to where I was at maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, or the Eben that was in high school, and I was a bit upset, and I had all these goals, these dreams, and I didn't know how I was going to make it happen. But I just knew I would make it happen. It's a nice feeling, and it's kind of rewarding, where you just stay committed, you work hard, you stay on track, and you believe in yourself. and slowly over time you can enjoy stuff like this. So hopefully that inspires you guys or it motivates you to keep going, because I know at times it can feel a bit slow, nothing's quite coming to fruition, or maybe you're on your own, or you look at the situation you're in, the people you're around, the job that you have, and maybe just a lot of things aren't really going your way. But as long as you try, you've got the positive mindset where you don't give up and you just stay committed. And I think most importantly, I just want to reiterate this, you just believe in yourself. I never knew how I was going to do it, but slowly over time I'm doing it, as you can see here. So keep it up. I love you guys. It's about time I made another video for you guys, especially with the goal I have to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So I'll make another video shortly, but I hope we can get there together, and it's been lovely having you so far, and take care. I want to go downstairs, I'm going to check out, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day in Adelaide. By the time I upload this, it might actually be tomorrow because I'm still traveling. But right now, it's Sunday, I think it's the 2nd of November, I think so. But this might be uploaded either tonight or tomorrow. But I love you guys, keep at it, believe in yourself, and then stuff like this can happen if you wanted to. But don't give up, because life gets pretty good. You just got to remember it's up and downs. But love you guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.